Welcome to The Explainer. If you've ever looked at your bank account and just felt like saving money is a constant uphill battle, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're going to break down a system that replaces all that financial stress with a simple, step-by-step plan that you can actually stick to.
So many of us, especially here in India, we want to save. We have goals, we have dreams for the future, but somehow it always feels like we're just falling behind. And this quote, it just hits the nail on the head. The real issue for most of us isn't how much we earn. It's that we don't have a simple plan for our money.
So why is it so tough? Well, the answer is actually pretty simple. We're told to use these crazy complicated tools, these detailed spreadsheets and confusing apps that just don't fit into our real everyday lives. And what happens? We try for a bit, we fail, we feel guilty, and then we just give up.
But what if there was a better way? That's what we're going to do right now. We're going to build a simple, realistic system together, one you can literally start using the second this explainer is over.
Okay, let's jump right in. This is the core idea, the one that can change everything for you. It's called the 4-bucket system, and it's the foundation for making saving feel effortless.
So first things first, forget trying to track every single rupee you spend in some complex spreadsheet. It's exhausting. The real secret is to give every rupee a job before you even spend it. It's about being proactive with your money, not just reacting at the end of the month.
And here's how simple it is. You just divide your income into these 4 clear buckets. Bucket 1 is for your essentials, rent, bills, groceries. Bucket 2 is your lifestyle, eating out, shopping, having fun. Then you put money into bucket 3 for your main savings goal. And finally, bucket 4 is for long-term growth and investments. Suddenly, there's no more confusion about where your money should go.
Now, a system is great, but it's the habits that really make it powerful. So let's talk about the 3 golden rules that make this whole thing stick. These are non-negotiable. This first rule, honestly, it's a total game changer. It's about completely flipping the script on how you handle your money. Instead of saving what's left after you spend what's left after you save. It's the biggest, most powerful mental shift you can make.
And this just makes it so clear, right? The old way is basically earning, spending, and then just hoping there's something left over to save. The new way is a decision. You earn, you immediately put your savings aside, and then you're free to spend what's left. You're prioritizing your future.
And you do not need a huge chunk of your salary to get started. Seriously, just automate a transfer of 500 rupees on the day you get paid. The amount isn't the point right now. The real goal is to build that muscle, that unbreakable habit of paying yourself first every single time.
Okay, rule number 2. This one is brilliant because it plugs one of the biggest leaks in any budget: impulse spending. The rule is incredibly simple. If you want to buy something that isn't an essential, just wait 24 hours. If you still really want it the next day, then you can think about buying it.
And rule number 3. This is where we give you permission to delete those complicated tracking apps. As a beginner, it's just too much. All you really need to track are 3 key numbers to become naturally smarter with your money.
Look how simple this is. That's it. At the end of the month, just jot down these 3 figures: how much came in, how much went out, and how much you put aside. This simple act creates awareness, and trust me, awareness is the first giant step toward making better financial choices.
Okay, so you have the system, you have the rules. What's next? This part is crucial, protecting all your hard work. It's time to build a financial safety net that gives you real stability and peace of mind.
And this is a really critical point. Before you even start thinking about investing or growing your money, you need a cushion. You need a buffer to handle life's little emergencies without having to panic or, even worse, go into debt.
And your first goal doesn't have to be massive at all. Just aim for a mini emergency fund, maybe 3,000 to 5,000 rupees. Think of it as your financial shield. It's there to stop a small crisis, like a flat tire, from completely derailing your entire savings plan. Here's a powerful little psychological trick for those spending areas that are, let's say, your weakness. Whether it's food delivery or online shopping, try switching to physical cash for just that one category. The simple act of handing over actual money makes the spending feel more real, and it helps you get back in the driver's seat. All right, we're at the final and maybe the most important part. How do you make sure this isn't just a 30-day experiment, but a lifelong habit? This is all about turning saving from a painful chore into an empowering choice.
Think about it. Most new habits fail because they feel restrictive, like a punishment. If saving feels like you're just depriving yourself, you'll never stick with it. The goal is to reframe it. This isn't about what you're giving up today. It's about what you're giving your future self. It's an act of empowerment.
A great way to make it feel rewarding is to turn it into a game. Try some small challenges like the ones you see here. The point isn't to save a ton of money overnight. It's to get those small wins. It's to prove to yourself over and over that you are in control of your money. That momentum is powerful.
And really, this is the ultimate takeaway. It's not about how much you earn. It's about what you do consistently with what you have. In the long run, small, consistent habits will always beat a huge one-time effort. Always.
The promise of this whole system is that you will feel the results, and you'll feel them quickly. It's not just about having more money in your account. It's about feeling more confident, more in control, and way less stressed about your finances.
And that brings us to the final and most important part, starting. So what's the one small step you can take today, right now? Are you going to set up that 500 rupee automated transfer? Or maybe commit to the 24-hour rule on your next purchase? Whatever you choose, the most important thing is to just begin.